hockey season, Cassandra Goyette is hereby awarded the Most Improved Player Award. All right, the next award. Whereas in recognition of superior performance, contribution to teamwork, and sportsmanship for the Norton High School varsity hockey team, Troy Parker is hereby awarded the Family Award.
Yay, Troy!
Like saying no words.
Wow.
Whereas in recognition of superior performance in his first year as a member of the Norton High School varsity hockey team, Brendan Hayden is hereby awarded Rookie of the Year.
Nice work, Brennan!
And last but not least, whereas in recognition of superior player performance and valuable contributions to the Norton High School varsity hockey team, Robert Trudeau Jr. is hereby awarded the Most Valuable Player.
Congratulations to all the recipients. A lot of hard work and effort and development went into winning those awards, so nice job, round of applause. In closing, in my part, I'd just like to thank you, the team. I had a wonderful year, wonderful experience, one of the most enjoyable teams I ever coached, and certainly went down in history with what we accomplished as being a second-year program and making it to the States. So that's a tribute to you, your success. Nice job. This time, I'm going to hand it over to the Master of Ceremonies, Rick Hale.
I was told at dinner that I was going to say a few words. I never say a few words, so I guess you got to fasten your seatbelts.
Get your wallet, though.
Yeah. So, first things, I want to thank the two senior parents that organized this night so that we could have a nice night together as a breakup team dinner. Pam Parker and Kathy Goyette, thank you very much. And also the Unsung Hero Award of this program, who was here early to help and is always at the ready with a check or a question and expense in the cash Foxborough in some kind of clerical error, which is Sandy Laranger. The players and coaches, a lot's been said about the parents and the board that got this started, but you exactly what Coach said and what the superintendent said. We might have got it started, but you took it from there. What you've done on the ice has been fantastic. We're very proud of that. We're proud just to have a program, but to see what you've done with it has been very exciting for everyone to see. And coaches, I know we've all been thanking each other all night, but these coaches, you talk about passion. None of them have a kid on the team. None of them get paid for what they do, and they show up at 5 in the morning for that practice, and they go on the buses, and they do everything that you guys do because they love the game and for the love of the team. So, thank you guys. And a couple more thank yous to the board members that are present, Carolyn Gallagher, Bob Trudeau, Vinnie Searcy. Those that aren't here, unfortunately, Tom Laranger. And then some folks who still have kids that are yet to show up in the program. Sherry Cohen, Jody Cross, Greg Brunel, and Jennifer Gray Byrne are also all on the board and do a lot of work for us, so we appreciate their efforts. Hope I didn't forget anybody. Did I forget anybody? Last but not least on the thank yous, is no Norton hockey game would have been complete this year without our #1 fan. Does everybody know who the number? Oh,
Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Rick. Welcome. Thank you very much, Rick. Woo! Yay! Yay! Thank you very much, Rick. And it was a good season.
It was a good season.
Yep.
And thanks for acting as our backup on the video.
Yep, thank you very much, Rick.
All right. Speaking of the video, that video absolutely would not be possible without 85 to 90% of the photos that were taken from one camera, which was Kathy Goyette's camera. Unbelievable amount of, I could have made the video another half hour with the number of pictures she took. So I appreciate anybody who contributed photos, but by far, you took some great shots, and thank you very much. Most of the camera operation of the video was myself and Joe, which you could tell by watching the video a couple of times. Clint, I'm sorry, like the biggest goal of the year, you kind of clinched it against Durfee when we made the playoffs, and there were a couple other goals where parents make really bad camera people. Because we're trying to watch the game and do the camera, so. But I want to thank Joe for that. And Bobby, it wasn't intentional that I put the scoreboard up there with your penalty on it. That really was, it was that was the winning score of the game that clinched the tournament. It just happened to be number 91. Still had a penalty as the game expired.
What are the odds?
Oh yeah, exactly. It's shocking, but that's what happened.
Rick, I took that picture on your phone.
But I have to say, I think my best video moment of the year was your penalty shot. I couldn't contain myself. I was laughing so hard I can't believe it didn't come out on the video. When you scored on your penalty shot and you gave me the Sports Center salute after the goal, which was very cool for the playoff game. Very cool. All right, so is the music playing yet? For the hook? All right, so I've actually, after all the thank yous, I'm going to be presenting an award as well, which we started a tradition last year. It's the Verizon Lancer Award. So if anyone happens to know, the Verizon company has played a huge role financially in getting this program started and continuing to support us even this year. And the board decided that we would honor a player every year in the name of the board and Verizon. So I'm going to read the statement of the award and present the award. The Verizon Lancer Award is established by the Board of Directors of the Norton Hockey Organization to recognize the Norton High School hockey player that best demonstrates the same enthusiasm, commitment, dedication, and perseverance in the sport of ice hockey that the NHL, as well as the Epstein and Rubenstein families of Verizon Beverage Company had in establishing high school hockey in Norton. This is no small achievement on a Norton team full of enthusiastic and dedicated hockey players. One thing we know for sure is that this year's recipient does not seek the attention or special recognition that he's about to receive. He prides himself on being just like any other student athlete, expects no special treatment, and in fact manages his condition so well that many of the people in this room may not even be aware of it. That is how he wants it. Unfortunately for him, we're going to change all that tonight. This individual has been a lifelong hockey player, but more than that, has had to deal with a lifelong health issue that could easily have derailed not only his desire to play hockey, but to participate in many other activities. Instead, this individual chose to confront his condition and to manage it instead of letting it manage him. He has dealt with his condition so he can play the sport he loves the most and has not only achieved the goal of participating, but excels at it. He has now become a role model and mentor for others that share his condition and are learning to live and cope with it as he has done so well himself. Most of the kids on our team and those we compete against simply show up to the rink, put on their equipment, and are ready to practice or play. He must constantly be aware of food intake, getting proper rest, and most of all, monitoring his blood sugar level. Playing hockey takes its toll on every player's body. To play as a diabetic is something none of us, except his brother, can fully understand. One hockey playing diabetic said, "Playing with diabetes quickly becomes a balancing act of all balancing acts, with many different facets. There is a balance between managing the disease while not letting it run your life. Then there is the physical balance between blood sugar levels, insulin, and exercise, and the effects it has on the body. It's a struggle that requires a lot of attention, discipline, and a desire to persevere." Add to the fact that this year our award winner had to deal with helmet-induced head lacerations, an injured shoulder that still hurt even after he was cleared to play, it becomes clear that this player embodies the spirit of this award. As he said at the rink one day while he was injured and the team was making its push for the playoffs, "It kills me not to be out there with my team." Let's just say this. The people it wasn't killing were the other team's forwards. He's one badass defenseman, and he's bringing the sugar, but it doesn't taste that sweet on the ice if you catch it right now. So congratulations to the 2014 and 15 recipient of the Horizon Lancer Award, Cameron Trudeau.
Yeah, Cam! Good courage, good courage.
So this is something that we're going to be will be on display at Horizon. They have a pretty nice lobby for those of you who were there last year for the dinner, they had a kickoff dinner for us last year. So we'll be putting the recipient of each award on this plaque, and it will be on display in the lobby of Horizon. Last year's winner was John Levy, and then this year's was Cam. So. Something that's important to this program is the community support, being part of the community, and we want them to know who the players we're proud of, and vice versa. So with that, I would like to call the captains up, or I would actually ask the captains to go get the presentation for the coaches.
Ooh.